1.8 million homeowners are in forbearance. About a fourth of them can't extend past September. Are we going to see a crash, or is this market going to keep going? Stay tuned and find out. Let's go over the numbers. So the federal government just recently announced that they are not going to extend forbearance for homeowners past September. So it's August right now, 1 month away. Are we going to see a rush of foreclosures hit the market? Well, here are 4 reasons why I'm looking at the market and seeing that it's not going to be that way. So reason number 1 is the vast majority of these homeowners have rich equity in the house themselves and can get out of it without foreclosing on the home. So why foreclose when you can actually do traditional sale on the home, right? So when you have enough equity, which is usually over 10% of equity in a home, you can just hire an agent and pay your closing costs and get out of the home, take a little money, put it into the next place that you're going, right? When you can do that without taking such a large hit to your credit, and have the difficulty of struggling to finance another home, struggling to finance really anything, you're going to go with the option that offers you the least amount of pain and the most amount of profit. And that's what the vast majority of homeowners that are even in forbearance find themselves in. 87% of the homes that are in forbearance have more than 10% equity right now. So that leaves only 13% of these homeowners that are in forbearance that actually don't have enough equity to get out of this from a clean sale. So reason number 2 why we won't see a rush of foreclosures or a crash to the market is because even if all these homes, right, out of the 1.8 million, 13% of those that are in trouble and can't get out of their current mortgage without defaulting, even if they all hit the market at once, we still will not have the amount of inventory that we had from January of 2020. We still will not even go back to pre-COVID numbers. The inventory is so low because builders have built so little in the past decade, and sellers have been so scared to sell because they don't want people in their homes. They don't want people touching their stuff. They don't want people just breathing in and then them coming home and breathing in the same air and getting COVID, right? People are so scared that even if there was a rush, even if all these homes, right, hundreds of thousands of homes hit the market at one time, the market would still not be back to normal numbers. Pretty incredible. All right, reason number 3 is the federal government will get involved if we see a rush of foreclosures, right? So just like during COVID, we saw an incredible amount of programs that were offered to buyers who were struggling during the pandemic, where they were able to tack on the missed payments up to the end of their loan, or they were able to refinance for a lower amount, whether that be another 30, 40 years, or something similar where they have done that. And they did the same with renters, right? With eviction moratoriums where landlords weren't allowed to evict their tenants for missed payments. The government will get involved and will drastically reduce the amount of, actually I have a relative that actually took one of these programs. They lowered their monthly mortgage payment from around, I think it was $1,300 all the way to $750. It was incredible. They actually took aside about $40,000 out of the mortgage on a 0% interest, no payment loan, and just borrowed on the rest over a longer period of time than 30 years. I think it was 40. And their payment came down just drastically. Now, whether that's a good financial decision, whether you just want to tough it out and just go with the 30 years, that's up to you. But these kind of programs are exactly why people can stay in the home that they're in and not default on it. These kind of programs are what actually helps the market, helps the average day homeowner not have to have the bank come in, foreclose on their home, and have them out on the street. So the market is not it's not an entirely free market. It is going to be propped up in a way when we do see some trouble or signs of trouble. The government is going to step in, and it's part of their plan already. Okay, reason number 4 why the market is not going to crash is because it's always more expensive to rent than it is to buy. Now, a lot of people don't know this right now, but Realtor.com actually collects a lot of data, and they have numbers on the average median, the median monthly payment on a home when you own it and when you're financing it, and the median monthly payment on a home when you're renting it. So the median monthly payment on a home when you own it is $1,204, right? The median monthly rent on a home, so when you're renting, is $1,575. That's a $370 difference, $371 difference. That's incredible. So a lot of people that think that they can just, rent for a little bit and then purchase a home. What's actually happening is that we're making up for lost time. I have a chart that it's a price index from the federal government. It's FHFA.gov. If you go on there and you hit statistics, they'll actually give you the price index over the years. And if you can look at that, I'll throw it up on the screen too. If you look at it after the crash and before the crash, and you draw a straight line, which I'll do for you guys, from 1991 to all the way to 2021 of May, you'll see that all we've done this year and the last year is make up for lost time. We have just rocketed to the sky in prices to the point that home price increase are actually going to plateau. They're going to go up much slower. That's what the experts are saying, is that we're going to get back to a much more normal rate of increase for home prices, really up to like a 3% a year increase in home values. That's what's normal historically. And if you look at the chart, that's where we were before, where home values were not increasing 15% in 1 year. That's just, unheard of, right? But what we were doing is because of interest rates and because of the shortage of supply, buyers just went buyer crazy, right? They bought everything that was on the market, and it brought it up all the way to this point where homes are less affordable, and the buyers are fatiguing in the market. And now, with buyers pulling back and with builders making up for the shortage of supply, we're going to start to see a lot more of healthy growth in the market, and I'm really not seeing a crash. With the lack of fraud and with so few buyers actually being qualified with under a 620 credit score compared to pre-crash numbers, we're actually seeing that the people that are buying are actually well qualified. They have good incomes, they have good credit scores, they've been saving for a long time. We're actually seeing well qualified buyers finance homes that they can afford and do it for a long period of time. So we're actually seeing a very strong market, a lot of equity, and a lot of happy home buyers right now, and a lot of happy sellers for sure who have a lot of equity that can cash out on that equity. So summary is, the sky's not falling. I'm looking at the numbers, and based on the real data, we are seeing a market that's very strong, a market that's safe to purchase. If you want to own a home, get with me. My number's on the screen. I'd love to be able to talk to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think I'm crazy? Am I just too optimistic? Or am I just data driven and seeing what's really there? So let me know. Agree with me, disagree with me. I'd love to be able to talk to you. If you're looking for a home, if you're looking to sell your home, now's the market to do it. Talk to you real soon. 𝐿𝐴 here. Bye.
Man, you got a lot to say, buddy.
I know, that was a long video. Actually, I'm super late. Trying to get top dollar for your home in this hot market. My name is 𝐿𝐴. I have 5 years of experience in the local market and 4 times the amount of transactions as the average agent. Why is choosing the right agent so important? Well, our team's homes sell at nearly 5% above the average agent versus the listing price. In Winter Garden, that translates to about $23,000 extra in your pocket. Choosing the right agent is crucially important. If you would like a valuation of your home, thinking about moving, give me a call at 407-399-3781. Call me first to get the most out of your home. Talk to you. Trying to get top dollar for your home in this hot market. My name is 𝐿𝐴. I have 5 years of experience in the local market and 4 times the amount of transactions as the average agent. Why is choosing the right agent so important? Well, our team's homes sell at nearly 5% above the average agent versus the listing price. In Winter Garden, that translates to about $23,000 extra in your pocket. Choosing the right agent is crucially important. If you would like a valuation of your home, thinking about moving, give me a call at 407-399-3781. Call me first to get the most out of your home. Talk to you. With the lack of fraud in the market with so many homes, so few homes, so in the market, and I'm really not seeing a crash with the lack of homes that are out there right now.
So the federal government